Oh, we're live?
We're live.
Like capital letters live again?
Yep, same as last week.
Fantastic. Friends, how we doing? Paul Christopher here at Gravity and Oxygen Fitness. As always, we haven't changed. Still in Boca Raton, Florida, USA Earth, Milky Way Galaxy. And I am honored to be alongside two of our nutrition rock stars, coaches Bettina and Dylan. This topic has some high intrigue with me. This is all about nutrition. And what's our topic, Dylan?
The principal pyramid of nutrition, as you can see right here on the board.
Fantastic. So we love to say in the gym, Bettina, right? That strategies are many, principles are few. The strategies may change, but the principles never do. Now, within our facility, when it comes to movement and exercise, we definitely adhere to basic pillars or principles, but also it's equally important, if not more, to adhere to pillars of nutrition. So I'm going to be a fly on the wall and join you guys in listening in, and I'm going to let Bettina and Dylan take this one away.
All right. Bettina.
All right, team. So we're going to start with the base of pyramid, which is quality. We all know the basic stuff. I'm going to remind you guys and keep on going with it, right? So, eat the rainbow. Go to your local farmer's market. I order now for the farms. They deliver a box of goodies at my front door every week. You can do plans for weekly or bi-weekly. Very little processed food. Avoid as much as you can processed food or previously made food. Do the food that you cook. You know what you put in there. You know what ingredients you use, the top quality ingredients that you could choose to use in any of food, right? Be the boss of it. Be the one that knows what's in your plate before you know.
Avoid chain restaurants, right?
Avoid chain restaurants.
Yeah, absolutely. At all times, try to support local business. It's a great way to go about it.
The only way that chain restaurants can make the deals that cheap is by low quality items.
Low quality ingredients, absolutely.
It's not gonna be good.
Yeah, and we need those not only macronutrients but the micronutrients, those vitamins, those minerals. Those things are all very important, and they get missed out, especially on the bulk of processed and prepared foods. So something to think of, and definitely check out that
Florida Farms.
FloridaFarms.com.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I know that she had just told me about it earlier. So
I pay $38 for a small box of organic veggies and fruit and veggies. It's really nice, really fresh, and it's there for you.
Guys, I have a question. Has anybody on earth ever said, wow, I have vegetable poisoning?
I don't think so.
No. All right, so vegetables in the quality, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic.
Quality of foods. So after that, we talk about our second cue, right, is quantity, the step up from that. We always want to start with a solid foundation. Making sure that you're taking in high quality foods is first and foremost. Then we talk about the quantity, right? Eating less is not always better, like we talked about last week in our 4 food agreements. And vice versa, more is not always worse. A lot of people that I've worked with, I know Bettina will have the same, experience with some of her nutrition clients, is that while working with these people, they find that they're actually almost eating more than they're used to because we're making them eat higher quality food. So they're finding that they're not as full all the time. I mean, not as hungry. Sorry, they are more full. They're more satiated because they are getting the nutrients that their body's actually looking for.
Does it went for?
The quality of the food, right? And high quality foods are often more nutrient dense, but less calorie dense, right? So now you're taking in less overall calories, but you're getting more nutrients and more satiated. Now, some other quick tips, right? When choosing quantity of food, once again, in America, bigger is always better, right? So avoid chain restaurants. Once again, the amount of food that they give you, yes, it can be awesome to go out and just get a bulk of food and take all of it home with you, or eat it all there and not be able to move and have to go home and immediately go to sleep. But it's definitely important to just be wary and understanding of what you should be getting out of a meal, how much a meal should look like. And drink more water before you go out or before you eat. A quick way to satiate yourself and make sure that you're not as hungry is to actually just improve your hydration levels. So by drinking more water, you're less likely to eat more food. Another quick tip, if you're at home cooking your own food, use smaller plates. That way you are less tempted to pile it all on there, and also you are less likely to want to get up and get seconds, right? It's more effort. So most of the time people are just like, well, that was enough, I'm good. Maybe I'll eat again in a little while.
Give some time for the brain to adjust to what you just ate and
Yeah.
read how much you really consume. It might be full, but your brain hasn't realized yet. So you can take your time.
Yeah.
You will notice that.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Take your time while you eat, right there, PC.
Absolutely. I have a question about that too in regards to, I'm going to step in here as well.
Absolutely.
Is it accurate to say, when we talk about quality and quantity, that if we are eating poor quality foods, that we have to eat more of it to try to achieve the same nutrient value that we need for our bodies?
No.
So if we just worked out and our body's craving replenishment of complex carbohydrates and protein, that if we're eating poor quality carbohydrates and poor protein, that we have to have more of it to achieve the same benefit that we need post-workout?
That's a very, very good point, actually. Yeah, I don't think people realize that. You eat lower quality foods, they're less nutrient dense. Your body wants nutrients, not just food and calories. So in order for that cellular reproduction and all of those things to happen, you are going to have to just try to eat more and more and more of that low dense, nutrient dense food to get the amount that you need.
So a simple, still example would be like if I have to eat 4 bowls of Fruit Loops to get the same nutrient quality as a
Is that
pump.
what you do?
No, I'm not using me as an example, but I'm using like a poor sugar example, right? A box cereal for kids, 4 bowls of Fruit Loops to get the same benefit I could have had from a palm full of sweet potato fries.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Or even just a bowl of fruit.
Well said.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
What's that Hawaiian quote you have? What does that say?
So it's an Okinawan quote, right? So Okinawa is one of the blue zones in the world. Blue zones are known as the people, the places in the world that have the most centenarians living, people that live to 100 years old. So you can definitely say that they live a healthy lifestyle meant for longevity, and that's what most of us want. Not just longer lives, but fuller lives, right? So they have a quote, and it's known as Harahabachi Bu. Harahachi Bu. You eat till you're 80% full. A lot of us eat till we're full and then eat some more, right?
If you're craving some hibachi.
Yeah, I said hibachi, yeah. Harahachi Bu, all right? It's a saying that the Okinawan people have. It's a Japanese way of life. It's helped them over centuries and centuries stay in a great overall lifestyle, and they do a lot of, once again, they cook their own food, they grow their own food, all of that. So it definitely plays out, and it's definitely something that you should keep in mind while you're eating. Eat till you're 80% full, and then once, like Bettina said before, take some time to digest it, see, and let those hormones release that tell you, okay, I'm good, I'm done, I don't need any more, or I could fit a little bit more. I'm not going to force the envelope, but I definitely think I could eat some more food, and then you go about it in a smart way. And then we always have the question of, sports performance, being an athletic trainer, and we have athletes in the gym as well. Some people need to gain weight for sport. They're trying to do so in the way of muscle, but in order to put that weight on, you have to necessarily eat a surplus of food. So it's not all people have to eat one way or the other. It is most definitely specific to you, right? So if you're trying to gain weight, it's said that you want to take in an extra 2,500 calories per week. Something that you may not be able to use right now, but it's just something to keep in mind. On the other hand, if you're trying to lose weight, it's said that you want to take in a deficit of 3,500 calories per week. That equates to about 1 pound per week. We can get more in depth with that, but it's just a little nugget and point to think and have in the back of your head. But not only that, right, like PC was talking about after a workout, it's important to get high quality food, the right amount of it, and also within the right time window, right? So
Right.
let's talk about the third level of the pyramid.
So moving into timing here, right? So a few very smart ways to do it is to, first of all, eat around your workouts, right? You want to make sure you eat about an hour before you work out, a nice full meal, like complete with all the macros and micronutrients that you may need. And after you're done working out, what happens? You need to replenish that energy too, so you're going to go again and bring some quality nutrients back into your body. For sure, there's no discussion about it. Before and after workouts, I don't want to hear it. You need to nourish that body. Where's the word now? Right? We don't want big windows during the day neither. Every 3 to 4 hours, I would love to see you guys eating something. It might be a little snack, a little healthy snack, some veggies, some protein, a little bit of carbs if you want, but at least the veggies and the protein have to be there in every meal, right?
It's like a fire burning. You don't just throw wood on every 8 hours, right?
Right.
You got to throw some wood on every once in a while to keep the fire burning. So.
Right. Now, very important is trying to finish your meals way before your bedtime to give your body time to digest it before you go to sleep. Your sleep is your rest time, and rest time is very important. We all know that. So if you're using the rest time to make your body digest your food, you're not allowing it to rest fully and completely like you ideally do, right? So make sure your last meal is early enough or long enough before your bedtime.
Yeah, that's a great opportunity to just actually improve and enhance the quality of your night's sleep and your rest and overall your recovery from your workout. Get the right foods in afterwards, but also make sure that you're getting enough sleep. And sleep quality can be based on how close to sleep you're eating, especially if you're eating sugary foods that night, right?
Spike in blood sugar would affect your ability to fall asleep.
Absolutely, because it increases heart rate and things like that, which we want to decrease and get ready for bed. Another one, like you were talking about, like we talked about earlier, when you're buying from local farmers or you're going to a farmer's market or you're getting the natural produce from your area, not just the supermarket, you're eating based on what foods are growing in your area at that time of the year. So that's super helpful in understanding that we need certain nutrients for certain times of the year, and that's why certain vegetables do grow at certain times of the year. So once again, with timing, something to think about, not something to necessarily focus on first. We always want to build up the pyramid, right?
Now, if you only like broccoli, you can eat broccoli year long. You're not going to stop you from eating broccoli year long. But try to focus on adding some variety to your life.
Without a doubt. And last but not least, right? Because some people only like broccoli, we definitely have some voids to fill, right? Everyone's got those voids to fill, whether it's hereditary or it's lifestyle or it's, pointing.
I'm doing the camera point exactly right to the pillar you're talking about.
Okay, all right. So the next one we have coming up, right, is that supplementation, that support, that additional support from the things that you are not getting. But once again, you have to earn this, right? You have to earn the right to get to supplementation. That is not the quick pill fix. That is not what you go for first. You don't go to your local store or your doctor and say, I need this, this, and this, because I don't want to eat this, I don't want to eat that, I don't want to eat that, and I'm not willing to make the changes. It's something you have to earn, but it is definitely becoming more essential, especially if you want a full, well-rounded lifestyle, because the food that we are getting, especially if you are not getting from a local farmer's market, is not as high quality and nutrient dense as it used to be because of big agricultural changes and the amount of people that we have in the world and the need to get more food out more quickly. It's picked earlier, it's not getting as many nutrients in its life on the vine or in the ground. So that's super important to just be aware of. And when you are looking for those things, you have to know that you need high quality ones. There's a lot of things out there that are simply, you're paying for just to pee and poop out, honestly. They have to be in a good form. They have to be digestible. They have to be in proper ratios.
They're not destroying the whole rest of the work that you put in.
Exactly. They can't be, holding you back from getting these first 3 levels of the pyramid down correctly. All right. And we are coming out with a blog on our Fab 5 supplements. So if you want to know more about that, where to get them, what quality to look for, and what supplementation you should be looking to add to your diet and to your lifestyle, then definitely check out that blog on the website. But in terms of our food pyramid, I think we captured it all. But I think the best way to learn it all is definitely to start practicing it, right? Yeah. So with our Noble Challenge coming up September 12th, we're going to be all committing to this 30 days of higher quality foods, lower quantity for some of us, right? Better timing and understanding of how that plays a factor, and also the proper supplementation. We'll be holding everyone accountable with that.
Yep.
Absolutely. Delving further into these 4 principles. Totally. And this is part of our Noble Challenges, the commitment to nutrition. And we love to say here also at the gym, even the greatest workout can never defeat a poor diet.
True.
So we're going to give focal love and attention to that division of your overall wellness during the month of September. This program can be done both virtually or in-house. So if you are interested, be on the lookout for marketing materials from us. There'll be links so you can sign up, whether you're a member or non-member. If you're a non-member and choose to do it in-house, you get classes included with the program as well. So no bull, cut out the BS, be part of our program, and master these 4 principles of nutrition.
Be on the lookout for early bird pricing and a way to sign up. All right, we look forward to having you there and joining us on the journey.
Yep.
Absolutely, go great. And thank you for watching the newest edition of Turf Talk Tuesday. Be on the lookout for next week's version too.
Thank you, guys.
Be safe.
Adios.